Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of MicroBuilds. Today we are going to be doing the cannons that you might have recently saw on the pirate ship video that me and BoidGaming did, the base tour, a couple of days ago. I'll put a link up in the description so you can go see it if you want to. But yeah, we're going to do two today because there was one that was standing up on the floor and there was one that was sitting into the floor, so we'll do both. So what you need to do is you need to come along and you need to pick up a sphere and then place it down, and then come along and get your pipe and then turn it black and make it rusty, because that helps to make it look like a cannon. And then you want to line it up like this so that the edge is just where that circle meets the red line. You see it like that, and you'll get it at that angle, and that's the angle that we want. So now we can go ahead and delete that. We need to go into our outside kit. We need to grab the cement mixer, which is at the bottom. So once you've got that, you can come round the back and we can spin this round, and we're just free placing this. So we can spin this round and then we should be able to line it up just so the lip of it disappears inside it. And just get it right. It can be a bit fiddly sometimes, but you guys have got more patience and time than I have. I'm just doing it for the video. So yeah, just make sure this lines up perfectly, otherwise it can look a bit wonky. I think that's going to do us, yeah, that'll do. Right, so that's basically your cannon done. We just need to put some wheels on it. Now just before we do that, we need to grab a part that we need to place so that we can put the wheel down, because the wheel will sit on a surface, but when we move it round and rotate it, we won't be able to lift it too far off the floor. So I tend to find that if you use these moulded crates, they can do a really good job. You just size them up slightly. So we'll get it in there, we'll move it down a little bit just so that it just sits just underneath where that metal panel is. You just see that? Just wants to disappear under there a little bit. We'll just get it sort of centered there. That's one in. And I'll put the other one in the other side. And then once the wheels are in, we can delete these parts out, you see, and they're gone. And then that pretty much is the first cannon. It's just the wheel has to sit on a surface. If you try and lift it too far off, it'll say it won't place. Well, there's probably other ways to get around it, but this is a way of doing it without glitching. So what we do is we just go into the menu here by clicking R3, and then we want to click it again, and it'll mean we can rotate it on this axis. So we want to get it lined up just so that it's visible like that. And then we'll size it up, keep your eye on the bottom of the wheel. As soon as it starts to disappear into the floor, just bring it down a bit, just so that it looks like it's sat on the floor. And there's one in, and then place the other one on the other side. Like I say, I'm just rushing these in, so you guys can take a little bit more time if you want to make them a little bit more. I think mine will point in at the top a little bit, I would have thought. I don't think I've rotated them properly, but you guys can make them absolutely spot on. So there we go, there's the other one. Pop that in there like that, and now we can go ahead and just delete these two. And then that is it. That'll be your first cannon done. Like I say, that's the one that stands proud and sits on the floor properly. And that's how you get those wheels in. And there you go. That one's pretty cool, that one, I like that one. I'm always tempted to put something on the back of it, I don't know why. But I don't think it needs it, otherwise it hides the cement mixer and you can't see out. I mean, you can put another pipe on the front if you want to. See what I mean? It hides it. You can put another pipe on the front if you really, really wanted to. But I think it looks a little bit silly. I think one's just enough, because it's only meant to be a little cannon, this. The other one can have a pipe on the front of it, because that one sits into the ground. But yeah, there you go, little cannon. Pretty cool. Right, we'll get to head and make the other one. You guys can put this in as part of your base if you've already got a floor down. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to whack down a little square just for demonstration purposes, just to show you what it would look like if it was sat down into the floor. I mean, if it was going to be on this build properly, it would be coming out of the actual floor that you can see now. But I just want to give you an idea of what we're doing. So you guys would place a small square at the bottom of those, and then that would give you your surface to work on. So again, you just get your sphere, and we do the same again. This bit doesn't change. We line that up. You can actually get away with this one being a bit higher up if you want to. Maybe there, somewhere like that, because you are coming out the ground, so it does kind of slightly alter the angle, or it looks like it does anyway. We'll go there anyway. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get our cement mixer. We'll plonk that down. Where is it? There it is. We'll spin this round. Do some awesome, like, weird camera movements here. I don't know what I'm doing. But there we go. We'll get it in. Same again. Pop it in. Get it lined up. Make sure it looks right. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that'll do. But then this time round, because we can actually use the floor to put these wheels on, we're not going to have to build anything on top of it. We're going to be able to size them up a lot bigger than we did on the other one, because we want them coming either side of it, almost like these are the rails that the gun would be able to pivot up and down on, because this is more like a deck cannon, and they will go in. You just have to get the angle right. And there we go, there's one. You'll see what I mean in a minute when I get the floor on. I might put another floor just at the front of it, just so that you can see what I mean. But normally this would be buried on all four sides. You wouldn't be able to see it. And there we go, that'll do. I just need to put a floor on now. Let's get a little one. I've made this difficult for myself because I've done it like this instead of just putting it into the floor like you normally would. I'm just going to make it right funny angle now. Let's see if we can get this floor. I think we'll have to go up. Yeah, there we go. Right. You see what I mean? I'll put another one on the front just so you can see what I mean properly. There we go. But yeah, it sort of like juts out of the ground like that. And then obviously those wheels now look like they act as the runners that the cannon will be able to move up and down on. Almost like an artillery cannon. So yeah, let's put a chair in at the back. And then we'll put another pipe at the front, and then that's like your deck cannon, artillery cannon, whatever you want to call it. Maybe even able to sit behind this one if I use this chair. There we go. Plonk that in. And yeah, it looks a bit diddy on its own, doesn't it? We'll put another one on the front of that. But you can see what I mean, the rails work really well like that. I think the other wheels don't look right on it. I tried tables as well, they don't look right on it. These ones look like they're, you can see the mechanism working. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. But there you go. Now, two nice, simple little cannon builds. Obviously, like, you can work off the principle of the sphere and then using it to make the pipes at that angle, and you can build around that. You can go crazy. You can make anything from these cannons right up until some really big surface-to-air, like, missiles and stuff like that. But for now, guys, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in episode 10 of MicroBuilds. We've got something a little bit special, something a bit more involved. I think you're really going to like it. But thank you all very much for watching this video. Take care, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.